Hi, let's start power of alphabet. If sigma is any alphabet, then sigma power k is set of all string of length k. Let alphabet is 0, 1, then sigma power 0, that will be epsilon. Then sigma power 1, that will be any string of length 1, that will be just 0 and 1. This is a string of length 0. So string of length 0 is epsilon. I already discussed what is epsilon, just go through the previous lecture. So sigma power 2, that is any string of length 2, that is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Then sigma power 3, that will be any string of length 3, that will be 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1. So like this it will be continue. So sigma power plus, that is called as positive closure. So that is sigma power 1 union of sigma power 2 union of sigma power 3 union of sigma power 4, like this. What it will contain? So positive closure, that contain string of length 1, string of length 2, string of length 3, string of length 4, like this it will continue. Positive closure, that contain all the strings starting from string of length 1. Next is clean closure, so that is represented by sigma power star, so that is called as clean closure. So that is equal to sigma power 0 union sigma power 1 union sigma power 2, like this. Or you can say sigma power 0, that is equal to epsilon. You can say epsilon union positive closure, that is equal to clean closure. So what it will contain? It will contain all the string that is in positive closure plus 1 epsilon. Next is language. Collection of string from alphabet is called as language. So representation of language. Language can be represented in three ways. So first is enumeration or listing of all the string. You can just list all the string, but this cannot be for infinite language. This can be only for finite language. Next is set builder form, or it is infinite form. So this you can use for infinite form. So like here n is greater than or equal to 1 means n can be any number greater than or equal to 1. So this is the infinite form. Next is statement. You can just write English statement. So that is another form. These three methods we use to represent language. So sigma power star is also called as universal language. So if L is any language over alphabet, then L is subset of universal language. So any language that is subset of universal language. Next is empty language. The language which doesn't contain any string, even epsilon, called as empty language. Means language don't contain any string. Then if L equal to 5, then length of L equal to 0. 5 length is 0. Even there is epsilon, then length of L will be 1. W with this two line, that is number of symbol, then L with two line, that is number of string, or you can say this is length of language, this is length of string. So non-empty language, the language which contain at least one string, even epsilon, is called as non-empty language. If L equal to epsilon, then length of L equal to 1. So finite language, the language which contain finite number of string but length of every string is also finite, is called as finite language. Like this is called as a finite language because a maximum value of n is 100. Then infinite language, the language which contain infinite number of string. Here it was finite number of string, here infinite number of string, but length of every string is finite. So length of single string is finite, but it contain infinite number of string, and finite language contain finite number of string. Like here you can say n value is greater than equal to 1, it can contain infinite. Even in statement you can write all string of a and b starting with a. So this contain infinite. Empty language phi is always finite language because your length is 0. You can count the length. L concatenation phi equal to phi. So any language when concatenate with phi, that will be phi. But L concatenate with epsilon, that is L. And phi concatenation with epsilon, that is phi. And phi is not equal to epsilon. Okay, empty language and empty string both are different. Don't confuse between this. Empty string means string of length 0. Then empty language means language of length 0. Even one language contain epsilon, it is not an empty language. Empty language means it don't contain anything, not even epsilon. So phi and epsilon both are different. Every finite language can be accepted by some finite automata. So every finite language is regular language. One language is finite means it can be accepted by finite automata. Okay. So finite language equal to regular language. So regular language means it can be subset of contextual language. then subset of content sensitive language, then subset of recursive enumerable language. Language is of two types, one is finite, another is infinite, and again infinite is of two types, one is countable, another is uncountable. So what is countable? If a set having cardinality same as n, the set of natural number, a countable set is the one which is listable. You can list it, you can write down, okay, you can make a list of, then that is countable. Or cardinality of countable set can be a finite number. Then uncountable set, a set such that its element cannot be listed. You cannot list it, then that is an uncountable set. As well, this is important. Countable and uncountable, that is important. Lots of time question come from this. Every subset of countable set is countable. Power set of countable set is uncountable. Suppose one set is countable, then its power set is uncountable. Let sigma is alphabet, then sigma star is set of all string, that is countable. But 2 power sigma star, that is set of all language. Set of all language, remember, it is uncountable. Then set of all regular language, context free language, context sensitive language, recursive enumerable language, that is countable. Recursive enumerable language, that is decidable and countable. Till recursive enumerable language, it is decidable and countable. Non-recursive enumerable language, it is undecidable and uncountable. So two things are uncountable: set of all language, that is 2 power sigma star, that is uncountable, and which are undecidable, that is uncountable. Thank you.